In this video, we're going to look at how to do a quote in Partner View. We learned in the quick overview video that your products tab takes you into the area to choose your doors and build your doors. Then you enter them or save them to your cart, add them to the cart, and then your quotes area, accessed by this link, is where you go to view and manage your quotes. So we're going to go right into products and build a quote. There are two main approaches to finding the door you're looking for, or the doors you're looking for the quote. One is to start with general categories and just answer a series of basically checking boxes, what style of door, what material, and so on. So that's one way, and that's pretty self-explanatory way to go. A much faster way is under the Advanced Search tab, and in here you have another two options basically that you can go. One is if it's a basic door that you quote all the time, it's a good idea to find them in advance and add them to a quick list. So you can see here there's a view quick list in the bottom left. I'm going to go ahead and click on that and bring up doors that I've added to a quick list. And to add them to a quick list, all you do is you look up the doors, find the door you're looking for, and then it'll say add to quick list over here, and you just click on it and you'll begin to populate your quick list. So if it's a simple door or a door that you quote all the time, you may want to do that so you can go right to it much faster. The other way to do it, not every door you quote is of course going to be the commodity doors that you quote all the time. So up in the search by field, best way to really narrow down your search results is to put in the item number, which is found in our catalog, and the size. So item number space size. The Codel Partner View world, size is denoted by a number dash number, and it would be feet dash inches. So 3 foot 0 would be 3 feet 0 inches. And so then all you do is you hit search. And so what that's going to do is bring up every door in our system that includes SF6P within the description and includes 3-0 in the description. So what we see here are 4 doors that come up, and you can see some of them have removed from quick list, which means they're already on the quick list, and some say add to quick list. So if you see a door you want to add, you just click here and it'll do that. The retail price showing here is determined by the user preferences up on this menu. So it depends what this multiplier is. A 1 means full list, and if it's 1.2, that would be about 20% over list. If it was 0.8, that would be approximately 20% off of list. And you want to make sure that this setting says retail price discount from list and that the retain display setting box is checked. So I'm just going to cancel. Okay, so we found the door we want to quote. So now we're going to hit this configure button here, and it's going to bring up all the options that we can pick for the door. It starts with asking for a quantity. If you're actually quoting multiple doors, like if they want 3 of these doors, you want to put 3 in there, because the hope is eventually this order will be turned right into, or this quote will be turned right into an order, and you want to have the right numbers in there. So I'm going to leave it at 1. Now it begins to populate on the right all the choices that you have. These aren't all the choices. These will change. Once you pick the handing, it'll go on to the next area. And on the left, this will begin to populate as you make these choices. Down here in the lower left, it shows the retail price. That is the pre-hung price, the base pre-hung price, and we're going to choose other options which may change some of those base options and bring the price up a little bit. These buttons down here are grayed out. They won't come into play until we're all done with the options. So the way this works is you click right on the icon or the image and not on the description. You'll notice there's no link there, but it does have a link built into the image. So if you want a left-hand in-swing, I'm just going to do this pretty rapidly. Primed finger joint, 4 9/16, This won't have a side light. This is going to have white weather strip. This is going to be double bore 2 3/8 back set. Instead of drive-in, I'm going to use the Mortise Edge Prep. This is the little plate that comes with most lock sets. A lot of homeowners prefer that. And the full lip radius, this is on the Jam Prep, and so that's the most common. I'm going to use that. And then for the deadbolt strike prep on the Jam, I'm going to use this one here. These are not to scale, so you want to pay attention to the numbers on there. I'm going to go ahead and put on the Codell door guard package. I'm going to use a standard hinge. I could choose self-closing or ball bearing, but I'm going to use a standard hinge and US 26D. And I'm going to pick a mill adjustable sill. Before I do that, I want to mention there's a fixed sill that is part of the base pre-hung price. This is really only for sheds or maybe a particular garage door that is a lower priority door. It comes with a wood base, whereas the adjustable sills come with a composite base, and they're of course adjustable across the top of the sill, which is important because not every opening is perfect, and there may be a small gap that you can fix using the adjustability of the sill. So anyway, that's my commercial for adjustable sills. I'm going to click that and go on, and I'll pick a white sweep, and I'm going to have my brick mold attached. I'm not going to use a sill pan on this project. And now I come to the last page of options. So there's cut down, screens, nailing flanges, other miscellaneous, and paint. Under miscellaneous is just like it shows there, a whole variety of things. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and click the I am done with options on this door. So what that's going to do is going to allow some of these buttons that were grayed out earlier. I'm going to just go ahead and click on preview image. So this is just a quick image if you want to see what the dimensions are of your finished unit. So that takes a minute to build. Anyway, that's all that is a composite image. Then below that is print preview, and this is a little bit more extensive of an image. This actually has the description, so the base description and then the choices that we made as we went through this process. And there's the dimensions again. This price here is the retail price, and then this page has the ability to add a note. So you could add anything you want here. You could use this page as a quote page and put in your customer's name, quoted for so-and-so at such an address, etc. So you could do that. The note appears here in the lower left. And this particular field, all you can do is print it, and if you want to save it as something else, a JPEG or a PDF or something, you would use like a screen grab software that comes in most operating systems. So so again, you can print that out, and it's per door. So if you had multiple doors on here, you'd have to do it after you do each door, and then you can attach it to your quote. And okay, so we've built the door we want. We've looked at some of these previews and maybe printed out the print preview on it. Now we're going to add it to cart. So I'm going to click the add to cart button in the lower area there. And it brings me back here, so I can build another door if I want. I can build another door, add it to the cart, and then my cart will change from one item in there to 2 items, and I can build a third door and so on, however many doors are on your project. So okay, so we're done with that. I'm not going to add any more doors, but I'm going to go to the cart, and I go to the cart by clicking right on the cart. So there we are. These are the items in the cart. And it gives me the ability to continue shopping or proceed to checkout. And I clicked proceed to checkout. And so now this is kind of the general information or header information for the order. You have you can put a PO in there, a job name. It's pretty self-explanatory. The only one that's kind of hidden here is the retail customer. I'm going to click on add information, and that's where you add your customer information, and there's quite a bit of information you can add in there, and another reference field as well. So I'm going to click OK, and scroll down, just see what that looks like. And okay, so I'm going to submit it. If I want to make changes, I want to go ahead and submit it as a quote, and then go into the quote quote area and manage that. Look at that and manage that, which will be the subject of our next video. So I'm going to click submit, and what it's going to do is email me a copy of not the retail quote but the cost quote. In most cases that will just be at full list price, and so that's not the document you would give your customer. That's more for your records, more on the cost side of the order. So that's it. The next video we're going to look at how to go into the quote area. We're going to view some quotes, show you how you can go in and edit them and do different things there. So that's the end of this video. Thank you very much.